Good day, everyone. Today we'll be looking at ParrotPost phishing analysis, which reveals how attackers can craft client-side credential-stealing web pages that evade detection by security tools. If you want to get this from on TryHackMe, just come to the link, search. Once you click on that, you type phishing. That's how I shop for my free rooms. Then free only, set your search to free only walkthroughs, then easy. So yeah, we're good to go. Introduction. In this room, we will look at identifying and analyzing a malicious phishing email through visual inspection, common header inspection tools, and manual deobfuscation. With these methods learned, it will become easier to identify and respond to phishing threats that impact organizations daily. Learning objectives. You understand what email headers are and familiarize yourself with common headers. We've done that in phishing email fundamentals. You're going to utilize tools for inspecting and analyzing suspicious emails and attachments. And you learn to recognize different obfuscation techniques employed in malicious HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. Obfuscation, in case you are wondering what that is. For learning purposes, let's do justice to that. It means the action of making something obscure, unclear, or unintelligible.
Obfuscation.
Good. Okay. The room prerequisites. Before continuing with this room, having some background context on phishing emails and their characteristics is recommended. The phishing emails in action room is an excellent starting point to familiarize yourself with this topic. We have a video on that already and you can check it out. Phishing email analysis. While working as a SOC analyst for Flying Sec, you receive an incoming report from Senior Executive Paul Feathers. Paul recently received an email from ParrotPost, a legitimate company email tool, asking him to log into his account to resolve an issue with his account information. Here is the email. We can see urgent ParrotPost account updates required. ParrotPost webmail, no reply at ParrotPost at postparrot.thm. Okay, you can read the details here. Okay, good. Your task is to investigate the email and determine whether it is a legitimate request or a phishing attempt. The EML file can be accessed on the attack box under root room's ParrotPost. However, it is also attached to this task and available for download. So I'm going to start the attack box and it loads, and I am ready to proceed with the analysis. Good. Email headers. I'm sure by now you should know more about email headers. Let's talk about analyzing email files. Emails are comprised of several components, including the header, body, and if applicable, any attachments. The standard that emails generally follow is defined by the Internet Engineering Task Force (IETF), specifically in RFC 5322, which specifies the syntax and semantics of email messages, and the RFC 2045 to 2049 series, which defines the multipurpose Internet Mail Extension Standard for email messages on the Internet. Email headers are a great place to start when manually investigating a suspicious email. Email headers contain important metadata and information such as the sender and recipient's email addresses, the date and time the email was sent, and the path the message took to reach its intended destination. Investigating email headers can provide valuable insights into an email's origin and potential security concerns. Viewing email headers. The process for viewing an email's headers can vary depending on the email client or service you are using. Sometimes in the specific email's context or view menu, there will be an option to view the headers directly or to download the original message as a file. In our case, we already have a copy of the email Paul received in .eml format. The .eml file format is in plain text, meaning it can be read and edited using a basic text editor like Notepad, TextEdit, or Sublime Text. To investigate this email further, open up this in Sublime Text. You can optionally copy the file's contents and paste it into an email headers analyzer tool, such as MX Toolbox or Message Header Analyzer. These client-side web tools provide a more graphical view of the email headers. Let's see if there's something here. So these are email headers analyzers that you can use. See, that you can use to analyze email headers. You see, you don't need to be an expert to do these simple steps. Okay, now common email headers. So if open up in Sublime Text, so we are going to the root room. You can either go through the terminal or we go through the CLI. So I'll just use the CLI to navigate. Root, this is root home. Then we are going to rooms. We are going to ParrotPost. Yeah, good. So what were we asked to do? We're asked to open this hub in Sublime Text. Update required .eml. So you right click and you open with Sublime Text. Right, so this is it here. You can optionally copy the file's contents and paste it into an email headers analyzer. Okay, let's see. Let's say I open this without using Sublime Text. We are yet to learn, so I know it may take time, but just let's be patient. Control A, Control C. Let's see if we have something. Control V. I don't know, this is just copying the contents. I don't think I'm going to have anything. No, sorry. I only copy the contents there. So let's clear this off. Boom. So okay, let's just come here. I'm going to close this, then minimize and come back to my contents here. Let's see, Control A, Control V, analyze headers. Okay. Okay. Control V, analyze header. Oh, wow. So we can see that we have a lot of information. So just try these things. It won't harm you. You learn more and get to see things from different angles. And having hands on yourself makes it take better. Really, it makes it take better. We can see we have a lot of information here already. See, okay, the header, the return part, custom header. You see, everything is out already. That's what the tools are meant for. Common email headers. You are probably used to seeing several standard email headers, as most email clients like Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo, we display these headers by default. We have the subject, from, to, and date. Subject provides a topic or summary of the email's content. From identifies the sender of the email message. This can easily be spoofed. This so identifies the primary recipient of the email, and the date indicates the date and time when the email message was sent. Below, visually locate where these headers are mapped to Impulse email clients, as seen from the Outlook on the web app. So we know one is the subject, 2 is the from, and 3 is to, then 4 is date. Most email headers will not be visible directly from an email client, so we need a text editor to view the complete email header information. It is also important to understand that any line in an email can be forged or spoofed. However, there are some headers that you can trust more than others when conducting analysis. For example, the received headers are added by each email server that processes the email, and they can offer a record of the email's path from source to destination. Identifying the source. Because email headers are so easily spoofed, it can be challenging to determine the originating sender or source of an email. As mentioned earlier, the received headers are added by email servers to show the path the email took. The sender's IP address is typically listed in the first received header. Look at the date or times. Okay, so let's come in. Let's see if it makes sense. If we have something similar to what they have. Okay, you can see now. This is the receiving host. I see no IP here, but you can see the path it took. The submitting host here, 109.205.120. That's also what they have here, you see. So you can be sure of that. Once you have identified the source IP address, you can use an IP lookup tool to find out more information about the sender, such as their internet service provider or the geographic location of their IP address. Several free tools are available online, such as iplocation.io. You see, the tools have already been made available for you. All you have to do is you need to have a curious mind. Custom email headers. Email headers starting with X are custom headers the sender can add. The X prefix is typically used to denote that the header is not an official or standardized header defined by the IETF. These custom headers often provide additional information or metadata about the email, such as tagging the email for spam filtering or sorting purposes, or adding information specific to a particular organization or system. According to the IP address, what country is the sending email server associated with? Okay, so we're coming here. We have our IP address, right? We copy that. We come to our IP locator. We input it there, and we do IP lookup. So we can see Latvia. That's the country it is originating from. So we come here and we type Latvia. Oh, sorry. And we have our answer correct. If Paul replies to this email, which email address will his reply be sent to? So we say reply to. There's no reply at postparrot.thm. You need to see that this is 0, not O. You can easily copy this and paste it here. See, you don't have to be an expert to do these things. Just have a curious mind. What is the value of the custom header in the email? This is the custom header, and we can see the value here. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. From our web tools, so you can see them: custom header, return path, everything. Return path also means to. That's where it will be replied to, in case you don't know. So email attachment analysis. We'll be taking this one from the next class. Thank you very much. Bye.